Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today we will work with daily UI, and more specifically we are going to do the credit card checkout, which is from day 2. I'm going to be using AngularJS and Angular material, and I already have my template ready. For the first 10 days I'm going to be using the same template, so I don't want to deal with, let's say, the background color or my main color right here. Everything for the first 10 days will be exactly the same, and that's why I already have my HTML, I have my footer, I have all my scripts here, and also in the CSS I have a lot of things: body, theme, working area, and even I have a submit button, which is something that I used in the previous video and I'm also going to be using in this video. In my mind I know what I want to build, and basically I want to have 2 columns, let's say, one with an image of a credit card or some money or whatever, and on the right panel I'm going to have the information like the card holder, the expiration date and stuff like that. Let's start working, and I'm going to start working inside this div with the class of working area. And the first thing that I want is the layout row and layout align space around and center. All these classes are coming from the Angular material, and more specifically right here in the CSS I have these 2 things, and in the JavaScript part I also have all of these. I don't need all of these, but I just have it in case. You will be able to find all the code in the description box below, and I will have both my CodePen and my GitHub, so you can choose whatever you prefer if you want to check my code at least. So let's start typing, and again the first here that I'm going to be using is the image. For the image I have picked one from Unsplash, if I remember correctly. Okay, here it is from Unsplash, and because it's too big I think also that I want to add some height. In my case this would be like max height of 450 pixels. And now let's start working with my main div. So like that, and I'm going to have a header with, let's say, a total of 77.7 USD. Okay, and now I'm going to be using the MD input container. Okay, that's it. Oops, we don't want that. And maybe I could have a brick line here. The MD container. Okay. I should close that div. I thought I already had. Okay. Why do I have this one right here? I don't need it. Div, image, and div. Okay, now this is correct. The first thing again that I'm going to be doing is adding the name. For the name of the user I'm going to have maybe a card holder, and after that I'm going to be needing an input. For the input I'm going to have a max length of 60, required name, an ng model of user and name. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is to add some hint for our user. So I'm using the class hint and ngIf, so hints, and card holder. I'm not going to deal with the JavaScript part, but I guess it's okay to have like an ngIf or so, just to take an idea of the things that you can build. I also added a couple of messages like user form, name and error, again an ngIf, and then for the name that is required and for the length that we can add up until 60 characters. So if I just click on here, you can see this pretty thing right here. Okay, and that was for my first container. Now let's keep going with another one. Again, I'm going to be needing a label. It's going to be the card name, and the next thing that I'm going to be using is, probably you've already guessed it, and it's an input. This time the name is going to be cards number, the ng model is going to be user.social, it's going to be of course required, and then I'm having a placeholder with an MD max length of 16 characters. Great. Let's keep adding some things. I think that we also need a CV, and I'm going to add that one in the third container. So I have a label and then again an input. Let's do it like this so you can see the difference. Okay, so if you have a big screen, you're going to be watch it like this, but if you have a smaller screen, then you should watch it like that. Okay, what else? Let's continue with the expiration day, and I'm going to be using another container with label and a date picker. Okay, do I need anything else? I think that I'm pretty much done. Like, the last thing that I'm going to be adding is the button, so I'm going to do that after that div. And okay, I have my type with submit and the class with submit button. I don't think that I need this color, so I have included in a new div. And yeah, that was it. So if you guys have any suggestions of the things that you want me to build, or if you want me to change the way that I show you these videos, just please leave a comment below. It will really help me, because you know, it takes me some time to create those videos, so I would appreciate your feedback and I will try to improve them. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and you can find all the code down in the description box. Thank you so much, have an amazing day and happy coding!